Hey, how's it going there, Jim and Ashley? Oh, that's different. Your old pal Jim and his wife Ashley, psychic life. We are back at it. Thrifting on this Tuesday. Going to Virginia. Yeah, new for us. We've been to Virginia, obviously, but not to thrift stores out there. Any thrifts in Virginia. So this is a new experience for us. They do have the Second Avenue Thrifts, which is why we come out on Tuesdays for the 25% off. And they've got other thrifts as well. So we're going to hit as many Second Avenues as we can. But if there's Goodwills around, I'd like to see how those are because they're different in every market. The ones around here are okay. The ones in Baltimore are absolutely awful. Like Maryland, Goodwills are just terrible. New Jersey ones are pretty bad. Yep. Well, we've tried like Lancaster, Pennsylvania's. They're not bad.
They're not bad.
Yeah. But everything up there is dirty.
That was also, those were packed.
With people?
In a Lancaster Goodwill.
Oh, yeah.
It was huge, and the shelves were packed. Like
Yeah.
they had so much stuff.
Right.
Do they not have an outlet up there?
I do? I don't think so. So they put everything out on shelves. I'd like to see how Virginia is, particularly the northern part of Virginia, like outside DC. Lots of busy people just throwing out stuff or donating, whatever. They don't have time for the yard sale, so they're just going to get rid of it, which is ideal for us as eBay sellers, pickers. So yeah, it should be fun. It's going to take 2 hours from where we are now to get there. A little more than 2 hours. But once we get there, we should hit a bunch of drifts fairly quickly. So it's just the getting out there and getting back. We're going to have to go to Chesapeake Bay.
That's anything.
Well, anything out there. Yeah.
And like, to leave Delaware, we basically have to go over something off water.
Yeah, that's true. We are a peninsula. Well, we're technically an island. Technically on an island. Because there's a man-made canal that cuts, like, Delaware into pieces. So we have to go over that waterway. And that clears from the Chesapeake Bay, northern Chesapeake Bay, to the Delaware River Gap. And, yeah, we're on an island.
Basically.
Huh?
Basically.
Yeah, it's man-made, but it's still an island.
Connected to a tiny little bit of Maryland. But
Right, but I'm saying this whole land mass
is
an island. There's Maryland, Virginia, and Delaware, which is what they call Delmarva. Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. Is this island. So, and interesting, there's actually a piece of Delaware on the New Jersey side of the river. I learned that the other day. Looking for thrift stores in New Jersey on Google Maps, I noticed that the Delaware border like cuts off a piece of New Jersey. So, yeah, so that's interesting to me. You could be across a body of water and still be in the state. So, there's nothing.
That's if Google Maps got it right.
No, I actually looked, like, Googled it.
Yeah.
Googled that land area. Yeah. There's like a little park there, but that's about it. There's, no shopping, houses, or anything. So, which I think is on purpose because that would drive mail crazy. But yeah, so we're gonna go to Virginia and thrift, and you still have stuff to
A little bit.
picture
Yeah.
over Saturday. Well, local runs, but
Not enough to make it through the week.
no, definitely have to do that. But yeah, so should be good. Hopefully fun. Hopefully we find some stuff. We find a lot of stuff because if I don't have to go out on Saturday, that'd be good. Like if there's no yard sales, like all right, just go and spark. But
Good sales are my favorite.
she likes the yard
Mine
sales.
too.
That's where we clean up on pampered chefs.
Not just everything's a better deal at a yard sale.
Well, not always.
Well, no, there are some people that
Yeah. There was this one yard sale, and the guy was trying to raise money for something. Sorry about the shaking. When the phone is connected, the phone holder is connected to the lid sheet, it bounces. So, otherwise, I have it on the dash. So there was this one guy having a yard sale to raise money for something, and he had all these Funko Pops and other collectible stuff, Legos and things like that. He was asking like full on retail plus, like eBay high prices, like a Funko Pop that you could find on eBay for like $25. He was asking $25. Of course, if you scroll down, you could probably find those Funkos for like 10. But one guy on eBay asked 25, so everybody thinks it's worth it. And that's if you go thrifting, you're gonna see that, particularly in the South. I don't really see that around here. Right.
get away from it.
Right.
The road is closed.
Oh. So that sucks.
A little bit.
All right. Well, we'll probably get there around 1:30 now.
Should I arrange for the file to be picked up too?
Probably. Yeah, we had to ask our oldest to drop our youngest at soccer practice. And we were thinking we'd be home by the time he gets out, but probably not. Particularly with the return traffic, I think it's going to be an issue. So, yeah, so now we've just taken a detour that wasn't expected. If I had known that, I would have went a different way. Yeah, so now I got to think about.
The way around?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have detour signs up, but.
Right. All right, back to the.
At least this road is smoother.
Yeah, my thing. A lot of thrift stores, particularly in the South, will print out eBay listings to justify their price, but be smart about it. Actually, look it up yourself. And you can even sort by lowest price. Like you can see that just because somebody is asking a price on eBay doesn't mean that that's what it's worth.
Right, you gotta check your sold.
Right. Check your sold listings and see what it actually sells for, which is a better barometer of what the value of something is. Not just, hey, this guy's asking $300 for this item, but it normally sells for $30. You see that on eBay quite a bit. That house you've had was in here.
This road.
All right, and now this road is very bumpy, so let's go ahead and get thrifting. Let's get started. All right, guys, I did get a request to turn the camera around sometimes when we're going out of town because they can't get out and travel much, so that's what we're doing here. We're getting ready to go over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. I've got the wide angle lens. Ashley may pick up the camera and look around that way, but using the wide angle to capture as much of the I guess horizon as possible. We'll see how this goes. I'm stuck behind a van right now. You can't see a whole lot with the wide angle, but if I were to narrow it down, you could just see the back of a van. So, I think there she's going to take the camera and just so you can see, the Chesapeake Bay is huge. Obviously, it's Bay. It's very nice.
There. You're fine. Oh,
And there's that van that just slammed on his brakes for some reason.
well, you can't see in front of them. So
That's supposed to shit.
they are working on the bridge.
So they are constantly maintaining the bridge. Like, we've never gone over this bridge when they're not working on it. Unless, of course, it's the middle of the night, but constant repairs, maintenance, which is comforting. I mean, on a bridge this long, I'd rather have the work on it constantly than ignore it. So we deal with lane closures for safety, obviously. I'm looking at the the camera as well. Those clouds look pretty cool. Like the sky is more blue than in real life. My oldest son loves this bridge. Like he thinks it's so cool that we get to cross the bay over this really long bridge. And most people are afraid of bridges, and he's like, "Oh, this is awesome." Yeah. There we go. Now you can.
See the cars?
Yeah. Well, now we're coming down, so it's gonna be cute. Yeah. Because of that request, I'll try to do more front facing, I guess, forward facing shots, just so you can see the area. Promote the towns a little bit. Maybe I don't know. DC is obviously a destination. We're not going to be touching DC, I don't think. Going into DC, I think we're going to be hitting the outskirts of anything. Like Woodbridge, Virginia is not really a touristy spot. Arlington can be because they have the cemetery there and stuff, but so now we're coming to the end of the bridge. You got a little beach there. Not even this area is really touristy. Like they've got the crabs, you know, all the things associated with that, like crab cakes. I can't really think of anything else, but not many people travel to the Chesapeake Bay to vacation a lot. I don't think any. Like when I think of a vacation, even when we didn't live around here, like Chesapeake Bay wasn't really a destination that we would consider. But, all right, 5-minute video going over the bridge. We'll be back with thrifting. All right, so I didn't take any video inside. Yeah, you're cut off still. Just because there was so many people. and I really don't want to record anybody or give them a reason to make me not take video in the future. So I decided just to shop. Now we picked up a
Was a project in and of itself.
right. There were some aisles I just skipped because there was so many people.
Insane.
And not a whole lot aside from the games. Like there was not many people buy the games, but at that point I'm like, I'm not going to record anything anyway, so just, you know.
Right, there was like a mad dash over by the other side of the store. Like for some reason they keep toys and games on the other side, which is whatever, I guess, to keep kids away from breakables.
Yeah.
But
all the like decor had a bunch of people buy it. That kind of stuff. Kitchen stuff. Go on, lady. And what else is on that side? That's all these. Like the picture frame aisle had a bunch of people down there, and I mean it was a madhouse. One guy tried to get by me. I flipped through some clothes just to see what kind of brands we're dealing with around here. And a guy just basically, he wanted to get by me, so he just rammed my cart. Like, just...
Yeah.
And I go, okay, you want me to move? Okay. You know, use your words. Like, like we're talking to a two-year-old. But, yeah. It was crazy. And I guess, I mean... Philly and New Jersey aren't like that on 25% off day. But around here, they go nuts for it.
Apparently.
So...
If I had known it was going to be that type of shopping, I would have worn sneakers.
Right.
Golly.
So now we're going to a Savers, which is basically the same thing as a 2A thrift. I don't know what their member deal is, but... I don't know if my phone number works there as well.
Isn't Savers part of Value Village?
Yeah, Savers, Value Village, 2nd Avenue Thrift, Prime Thrift, like it's all the same.
So, I mean, you have a number with
this one. And Value Village, yeah.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, if not, I'll sign up for it because I don't care. Have my number. And then there's a Goodwill right across the street from it, pretty much. So we'll hit these three stores. The bus in front of us just farted.
I was gonna say it sounded like it sneezed.
And then we'll head to Alexandria next. The next 2nd Avenue Thrift is only like 10 minutes from here, so it's so condensed as far as people go. Like the thrift stores are super, super close.
And it was packed. I mean, it was packed people-wise, and the shelves were full.
The shelves were full.
That is probably the biggest game section we've seen.
I don't know.
I
think they're all pretty much. I mean, was the one full aisle, and then the next aisle over with like the toys.
Right.
Like the top section was also like more games. So yeah, I mean it was big, and we did pick up quite a few. Picked up a cash flow game new. She found that. Brand new. So that's like, instead of it being $40, that's like 60, 70, 80, somewhere in there. And then we picked up another cash flow for kids. And Noodles and Company. Sorry. We were talking about new food places to eat while we're up here. Or over here, I should say. What else? We picked up a Mall Madness.
I haven't seen that in years.
Right. I was surprised at that. Scrabble Deluxe, 2 of them. We picked up a Scrabble Deluxe that is an English version. Not English like the language. English like Great Britain, the UK, England. So we'll see how that does over here. What I find with a lot of those like international games is like, yeah, the people that move here from those countries, like they'll play board games from here, but if we could find one that's from where they came from, they get excited about it. They're like, ooh, like even though like England Scrabble is, I mean, it's the same letters, like but just that box is probably reminds them of home. So they're like, "Oh, I gotta have it." So,
I guess we'll see.
yeah, we'll see. But the eBay sold listings on UK.co, like used ones sell for like 80 whatever their pounds, so um, that bodes well. I feel like I don't know what the conversion rate is, but it can't be $3, so it's got to be pretty good. Anyway, we're gonna get to Savers. I'll try to take some shots of the shelves in there and what I'm buying. Hopefully it's not too crazy, but it is Northern Virginia. This is the most populated area to thrift that we have around here.
That was crazy.
Even Baltimore's not that bad. Philly's not. I mean, they're populated areas, but I guess thrift culture isn't that big there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here it's just nuts.
I don't know if it's 25 because it's 25% off day.
Yeah, that could be.
I don't know.
Once school goes back in, we'll have to go out, not on Tuesdays, because that's when our youngest son's games are. So, we'll hit these like on.
School's back over here.
Yeah.
I think I heard that.
Right. So we'll probably come out Wednesdays instead. So we'll see what it's like on a Wednesday out here, probably in another month to 6 weeks. But yeah, we're gonna hit Savers and then continue on with our day. So let's see what else we get. All right, so Savers is actually not bad. Not busy, not their sale day. Their sale day is. Today is Old People Day, and there wasn't that many old people.
Call it Senior Day.
No, it's Old People Day. Why is it having me go this way? I don't understand.
I don't know where it is.
Wednesday and Thursday they do discounts.
I thought it was Monday and Thursday.
I don't. Whatever.
Today.
I know Thursdays.
Today was Senior Citizen.
Right. Today was Old People Day. But the prices, some stuff was bad. Some stuff was good. Like, I didn't see a game over $5.
That's true.
And at 2nd Avenue, they're like 8. So.
Wow. 2nd Avenue won't be worth that.
Yeah. So not bad. Not bad. picked up a Le Creuset, first one I found of those, but it's brown. So, not a desirable color, but it's still a brand to look out for.
Is that what's rattling?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what else?
I
What
do this.
I don't know.
Games. We're just.
Yeah, I mean, games is where we clean up because no one else bothers, and that's fine.
I mean, games are a pain in the ass.
Right.
You gotta check them and clean them up and make sure they're complete.
And if it's not complete, then you wasted your money.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you can part it out.
Right.
But we have such a stockpile of pieces that.
Yeah. And I'll buy a game just for pieces.
It's usually me going, we need the pieces from this one. Get this.
Yeah. Like, I buy a lot of mousetraps just because pieces for that are always missing, broken, like the cheeses are incomplete or whatever. So.
But again, that year, I think it's 2000. I think it's 2005. That the newest one. Those cheeses are a little bit different than the older ones. And that's the year, whatever year it is, it's 2000 something, that's really not moving.
Yeah.
I think it's the newest model.
The newest one with that.
Yeah.
They're newer now, but they're
right.
The board,
It's just a little different. The mice are a little different.
Right. And all that kind of stuff matters,
for some people.
Yeah. So we're on the way to Goodwill. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's okay. Where are we at? We're in a soccer tournament in Columbia. I think we stopped at Goodwill. Was that a Goodwill?
I cannot think of what you're talking about.
He's in DC. It's like. Anyway, we're gonna go check out a Goodwill and continue on with our day. So far, so good.
Where it is.
This Savers, even though my phone number worked, so all the Second Avenue thrift.
I don't know if it's the second or if it's part of Value Village, because you have a number of Value Village too.
It's all the same.
Okay, well,
it's all the same.
Second Avenue and Value Village are the same?
Mm-hmm. Not the same, like, Savers and Second Avenue even use the same stickers. Like, they are basically clones. Value Village still writes with the
whatever that is.
Frap.
So it's right there.
But my phone number works, so all of my loyalty points carries over between stores. And I had a 20%, so
Yay.
yeah. But 20% off of board games that are $3.50 instead of $6, like that's
I know.
That's good.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah. So we still got a ways to go though.
Right, that was a decent cart full
Yeah.
to do 20% off. It sucks to use it when you're getting like 2 things.
Right. Oh, I wouldn't. Yeah.
We had a good cart full there.
Yeah. So we're gonna Goodwill. If Goodwills are good, then I'll continue to look for them whenever we go to the next block of stores or whatever. But if it sucks, then we'll just skip it. Because if one sucks, they all suck. That's just Goodwills are privately owned. I think I mentioned that before. They're like franchises. So if you're in a franchise area that sucks, they're all run the same way. If you walk in and they're pricing their coffee mugs at $8-9, then that they're all going to be. We were in a Goodwill and they had like a catchphrase game for like $10. Great. That was in New Jersey.
That was crazy.
We'll just move on. So, because you're selling like plastic pitchers for $6.
Yeah, that one.
When you can go to Walmart and buy them for $2. They're not even Rubbermaid or Tupperware.
Right. That one was bad.
Yeah. So, Let's go see how this Goodwill is. Hopefully it's good. We'll see. Oh. Excuse me. All right, so Goodwill's not that bad here. Pretty decent. This one's under construction, so
That was chaos.
it's a bit chaotic because you have to walk around the construction to get to where they move their product. So
And it's tight.
And yeah, it's like
obviously.
It's like half the store is closed and half the store is the whole store. So yeah, not bad. I didn't video too much, just an aisle, and it wasn't even an exciting aisle. Not that any of them are really exciting. The electronics and stuff. Electronics are priced kind of high.
I had fun.
Yeah. I went through the whole, like, what we usually buy, except for the first few aisles, because there was people down them and they're tight anyway. So, and I only found a Starbucks mug, so I started looking at shoes and flipping through clothes and stuff, and not too bad. I picked up a pair of, I don't know if it's Hoka or Hoka, I don't know. Pair of shoes and flip-flops by the same brand. Okay. Then a pair of New Balance Minimus shoes, which were yellow, which was apparently the color. And Goodwill's color program is different everywhere.
Yes.
So sometimes it's only Sundays, sometimes it's only closed on Sundays, sometimes it's only closed, sometimes it's the color of the week.
Sometimes they don't do anything.
Sometimes they don't. They sort by color, but there's no big thing about it.
This apparently is the color of the week.
Right.
Oh, and he told me it changes on Sunday.
Yeah. There was a guy following her around.
An employee.
An employee. Yes. So.
I was going around with the dustpan and broom, and apparently felt the need to explain. I mean, I'm glad he told me there was a color of the week. I don't know that affected really anything. The only thing I picked up that was yellow was the knife block, and I probably would have picked it up anyway.
So now we're going to Alexandria, and we might almost be done for the day. I don't know. I have to look at the money situation and see what we're doing. Because we're spending like $80 a stop. So, man, we used to go all day on like $100, $150. Not so much anymore. So, all right, let's get to Alexandria and hit another Second Avenue thrift. See what other thrifts are around there. All right, so that was 2nd Avenue Thrift, Alexandria. That's where we are.
You gotta say, it's not as nice as I thought it would be.
No. I mean, it's not terrible.
I've seen worse.
Did find stuff. And of course, I'm not showing you what I find yet, because that would take forever. But yeah, it's, I was just telling Ashley, like, all these stops, like, it's our first time, so we're, like, cleaning up. Now, when we go back, it's not going to be quite as good. Unless we wait, like, a while. Too long. But as long as we find stuff on our next trip out to get us through the week, then it's fine. So, I don't know.
Can I? So you complained about the smell of pee at Walmart.
Yeah.
Did you smell the guy with BO in there?
No.
Listen, I've got 3 boys that play soccer. They stink. That man, I gagged. I literally had to walk away.
Where was he?
That was after I walked by you. I think like we're going by the pots and pans. I went the opposite way. He was on the and I think that was the second time I passed him. I think the first time I wasn't as close, but that time, like, he walked by and I was like, oh my god. Like, and I had to walk away. And 3 boys. Like, I'm used to smells. That.
Yeah.
My sister would have threw up.
Yeah. I mean, that's just we were saying, like, with the viewer that wants the video turned around every now and again, like, thrift stores are not in a nice part of town. So, like, if I were to turn the camera around now, you'd be like, where the hell are you?
Right.
Because there's, like, rundown buildings, overgrown grass. They're not, because they can't pay a lot for rent, so they're in, like, the less desirable shopping plazas, or, the parts of town that nobody wants to open a business in, but a thrift store can go in there and do quite well, as long as their prices are good. But people will travel, case in point, us, to thrifts because we're sourcing for inventory. But other people will travel because they can't afford to buy even Walmart prices. Like now, if you go to Walmart for a pair of jeans, you're going to spend $25-$30.
Yeah.
Or you can go to a thrift store, drive an extra 10 minutes to the bad part of town, and pay $7 to $10. So
it's true. Listen, all I'm saying is you got a shower. You got a shower.
Yeah. I think we can all agree that, showering is important. Anyway, we're going to go to a prime thrift now.
Which has not been great in the past.
Yeah, but even like the first trips out into those stores are not very good. So we'll see what this one's like.
We'll see. Is it Prime is like a Value Village, right?
Yeah.
Or am I making... Okay. No, like they write on the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're all owned by Savers.
Then why all have different names?
So they can open too close to each other, and it's...
Is anyone really going to complain?
I don't think so.
Right? Like, just open 2.
Right.
Whatever.
But, all right. Let's get to Prime Thrift. See what they...
See.
The pictures on Google Maps look good. Let's see. It was an AMVETS, American Veterans Thrift. And I think they still help the veterans, but yeah. No.
Oh. What is it? I'm trying to. Is it Tervis?
What?
Is it Tervis? Yeah.
Is that worth it?
Maybe.
All right, prime thrift, worst thrift of the day. Not the worst prime thrift I've ever been to.
No, for a prime thrift it wasn't bad, but
We didn't
for
get
the day it was not good.
a lot of times we walk into prime thrift and we walk out with nothing. So we walked out with something.
Right.
All their board games were $7 for the most part. Picked up a couple. Dungeons and Dragons Trivial Pursuit is interesting. We'll probably have to do the haul part tomorrow.
You think? Oh, it'll probably be too dark.
Yeah. So it's going to sit in the car overnight. Yeah, so we're going to go to a Goodwill. We'll give another Goodwill a shot.
The
First one wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. The construction was a little chaotic, but it wasn't bad.
And we've only been to one thrift store that didn't have a bar on
the
shopping cart. And that one had ones with and without. So either they're converting to or they're taking them off.
Probably converting to.
Yeah.
Then again, the cart that you got without the bar absolutely sucks. So maybe they were like, it's not worth it trying to save this cart. Let it go.
Like if somebody wants to take the cart,
take
let
it.
them have it. Yeah. it's annoying to have to carry all of your stuff to the car. I'd rather just push a cart to the car and return it. And I know that too many get stolen, so that's why they do it. They can be like Aldi's.
And make you use a quarter.
Charge you a quarter for the cart.
I think you could just start using, like, we have reusable bags, and like we just start taking them in with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bags.
Yeah.
I mean, board games are easy to carry.
Right.
You know, you just stack them up.
Generally don't bag board games at all.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know, I've gotten used to it with the grocery store because Delaware doesn't do bags.
Right.
So to do it at the thrift store wouldn't make that big of a difference to me.
She's gonna be busy for like 2 weeks. It's gonna take me probably a half an hour to
do the
to do that part of the video. So
yeah.
we're buying a lot today. We are buying a lot, and like I said before, that's typical of the first time we hit a new area. Is clearing the shelves. Pretty much, not really, but you're buying a lot.
Yeah.
Filling the cart for sure.
No, but that's just like all of the thrift stores, except for the prime thrifts, have the shelves have been really stocked. Like they're not missing out on it. Like they have a ton of inventory.
Right. For some reason, Prime Thrift and Value Village, they don't stock their shelves. Like
I don't understand it. Do they not get that much donated, or are they like?
I mean, they raise money for American veterans, so it's a good cause. I don't even know what Savers
I have no idea.
and Second Avenue raise money for. They might. I'm assuming they're vets too, because they're all owned by the same. But Goodwill just raises money for themselves. And then they say that they employ people. Like, well, yeah.
Which they do.
Right. And they do, like,
job training
and placement services and stuff.
And so does Easter Seals. So.
Yeah, but Easter Seals is very specific.
Yeah.
They don't do that for just anybody.
Right. But most of the people that Goodwill help are people that probably can get help from Easter Seals.
Yeah.
Majority.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Then Salvation Army, I
don't even check those anymore.
Right, but I don't know what they raise money. Like, what's their thing?
Well, I know,
Is it
North Carolina? I think it was North Carolina where Salvation Army actually had like a housing. So I assumed that
like homeless.
Right, like a homing housing thing. Like, so I assumed that their thrift stores were raising money for homeless to live.
Right.
Like a shelter or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
I think was that North Carolina that they had that? Somebody please listen.
Yeah. So we're gonna go into the Goodwill here in a minute and
where is it?
Find something, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Goodwill. All right. Let's go to Goodwill.
They have yellow shirts in the window. The color is yellow today.
Huh.
All right, so that was Goodwill. I didn't even take any video in there because it was really not that good. They had like 4 toys.
They had totes of toys, but
yeah, I don't go through totes.
I went through the totes. You were missing.
Yeah. And now we're following people walking. Okay. 0 board games. Well, there was 1 battleship on a cart.
Getting ready to go out.
But other than that, nothing. And it wasn't even a battleship worth looking at. I don't know if we're going the right way. And I think we're going to do one more and then call it a day for the day for today. Do one more 2nd Avenue thrift. And the good news is, like, there's still
You're supposed to check here.
still a ton more.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't have the audio on my GPS because it overpowers the clip while I'm talking. So, good news is we still have a bunch more 2nd Avenue thrifts that we can hit, and it's closer to home. So, because we came to the furthest point that I was willing to go, and worked our way back towards home. So, yeah. That one, I mean, we picked up Starbucks mugs, travel mugs. I don't know what this guy's doing.
I don't know. Is he trying not to block that?
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
This is weird.
I also picked up a Pottery Barn mug. Pottery Barn stuff sells well. And I've never seen a Pottery Barn mug. Not in a thrift store. So, picked one of those up. What else we got? I got a
curler set, a remote.
Curler set, a remote, and a steam iron.
Right?
That's it. So, not too exciting. Oh, and a Pampered Chef microwave.
The little
cooker.
one.
That's it.
That's a vintage one.
And the prices weren't that good. Mugs were $4 a piece. Except for the Pottery Barn one was $1.
The Starbucks ones are $4 a piece because they know that brand.
Right, they know Starbucks. So they're like, oh, Starbucks is good, so we're going to charge a lot.
You paid for it, so.
I did pay for it. So. I'm used to mugs being $1. In North Carolina, when I first started thrifting for eBay, mugs were $1. Didn't matter what it was. All mugs were $1. Because back then, thrift stores just wanted to blow things out.
Get rid of it.
There was no sale days. There was no colors. Well, I guess some stores had that kind of stuff, but not really.
I think they were the ones that did colors, but only on clothes.
Maybe, yeah. But things were priced to move, So, all right. I need my audio back so I don't miss any more turns.
Stuff is falling in the back.
Yeah, we're getting ready to get on the highway anyway, so it's gonna be bumpy. And yeah, we'll check out the 2nd Avenue thrift. It's coming up on 7 o'clock, so we're not gonna get home till like after 9. And we haven't eaten since breakfast, so. That's just how it goes. You get in a zone. I was going to say tunnel vision, but you get in a zone of like, you're just hunting for stuff. And like, I was hungry and that went away. And now like, she's never hungry. So.
It's not true. I just go from, I think I'm hungry to I'm starving. If I don't eat now, it's going to be a problem. And like, yeah.
So we're going to go hit one more thrift and then call it a day. And we're not going to be able to do my haul part where I show everything I got till tomorrow morning. Which is going to delay Spark tomorrow. But it's Wednesday, so who cares, really? I mean, and I got to cut tomorrow short anyway because the boys have a game. So, yeah. So let's go to 2nd Avenue Thrift. So this is the scariest part of town we've been in.
Won't even stop to go to the bathroom.
No, there's a Royal Farms right here, which is, they don't have the best bathrooms, but at least they, you don't have to punch a code to get in or anything like that. We both have to pee. We're not stopping. We're going to go somewhere else. And that thrift store, we bought stuff. The cart was full.
It's not as full as it was at the other
Right.
2nd Avenue.
But I feel like if it wasn't 20% off, we wouldn't have left with very much at all. So,
right.
Board games as usual. We got a set of perfect push-ups. Remember those infomercials? Like that they twist. And, yeah. What else do we get that's not board game? Thrifts cups.
Yeah, Thrifts cups,
Remember
but
Starbucks.
Thrifts cups that are like specific, like one's Boston
Red Sox.
and one's like a dad. I don't remember the third one.
But that cup didn't have its own children.
It would be a good Father's Day gift,
Right.
something
Next year.
Christmas is coming too, and kids try to get stuff for their parents.
Yeah.
Why not be difficult? I don't know. That store was the worst of all the 2nd Avenues today,
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, we switched from Virginia back into Maryland, so
Yeah, we switched from Virginia to Maryland, and now there's garbage everywhere on the street. Like, Maryland is, I hate Maryland of all the states we've been to.
Maryland has its nice parts, but
right. Like if they're expecting tourists, it's nice. If they're not expecting tourists, it's like forgotten. Just very run down. Like Annapolis is nice in most parts. Yeah, but it's not, Baltimore's, like, the harbor is nice.
Wolfstar Aquarium is nice.
That's part of
the harbor, yeah.
Like the inner harbor, Camden Yards, where the Ravens play and all that. Like, that's all nice.
It's touristy, yeah.
Yeah, it is touristy. So it's obviously nice. I'm trying to think of where else in Maryland. I guess like Columbia, where we go for soccer.
Yeah, I feel like it's wealthy.
Right, that's where the money is.
Yeah.
Of course, that's like northern DC area, like those commuters, kind of like Alexandria, like those commuters into DC from the south. It's nice. Yeah, but that's for Maryland, like, and then you have Chesapeake Bay is nice, but that's where money is too, and the capital is. So, yeah, but it's getting dark out. It's 7:47. I was going to say it's getting dark out already. Yeah,
It's almost 10 o'clock.
it should be getting dark. And you can see some board games peeking over the top of my back seat there. So we've got a bunch. I think this has been our biggest haul in a long time.
Yeah.
We might be busy for a week or just a lot of board games.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah. A lot of board games. And board games worry me still. I mean, we have pieces for a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of stuff there that we just have not seen before. Certainly haven't bought before. So we don't have spares. So they're either going to be sellable or they're going to become our new parts game. For a game that we haven't seen ever before. Like, it's that's the risky part of doing eBay the way that we do. We like to buy board games have pieces. It's got to be complete. to maximize your money.
I don't even know why we're braking.
Because
there's one person.
No, there's a truck up there that's.
So you have to get out of this lane.
Yeah.
But now we've slowed down, so you're not with the speed of. Oh my goodness! And there, yep. Oh, it's chaos.
Welcome to Washington, D.C. Where the traffic is ridiculous.
The truck got over more. He's out of that lane.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. We're going to do our haul part tomorrow. So, not the end of the video yet. End of the video for us for today. And tomorrow, I'll get back to Spark. She'll start prepping and cleaning and picturing and
make sense of it all first.
make sense of it. Yeah. There's a lot there.
Well, it looks like a good bet. But...
Yeah. I don't know how you're going to stand and be outside in that workshop cleaning.
Yeah, my feet are going to hurt. I'm going to have to switch off
sit on the stool as much as you can. All right.
I don't know where we're going to put it all.
Well, that's
what I'm struggling with.
at least a board game stack. So, yeah.
Dude, but to figure it out.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna grab. So we're gonna find. Yeah. Welcome to Maryland. We're gonna find some food. Go to the bathroom. Go home. Probably watch an episode of Downton Abbey. That's what we're watching right now. Go to bed. All again tomorrow.
So we did.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's got soccer.
Tomorrow's soccer. That's all we have. I suppose that's anyway. All right. Enough blabbing. This video is going to be like 2 hours.
I would say split it into two, but I don't know if you can really do that.
All right. We are, Paul coming up next. This is I-95, by the way. Like, this should be a high-speed, well-maintained road, and it is bumpy as hell for being an interstate. All right.
All right, guys. Next morning, let's, as you can see, a lot of stuff. And it's not just big. We got the 2 games of life that Ashley's taking. Let's start on this side.
Yeah.
Got, this is new to me, Trivial Pursuit Dungeons and Dragons. I mentioned that. This is also new to me, Monopoly Doctor Who. And then some typical stuff, Catchphrase, Boulder Dash. Pandemics are usually good, not the original so much, but these, and then Busy Town Life. And she's done. Scrabble Deluxes are good. Sorry about the shadow. Sun's behind me. These are the perfect push-ups that I was mentioning. Those, can do well. And then I'll just there's the Mall Madness. It's the newer version. It's Categories Junior, AAA, and other Busy Town. Battleship, Life, Mount. You've seen us sell all these already, so you guys know what the deal is. There's another Categories Junior. And then I'm gonna get to that. This is cool. Hello, my name is 7-Eleven Big Gulp. It's a whirly. That's just cool. I would keep it myself if I could fit it in a cup holder. But I can't. So I'll wait for Ashley to clear some of that out. And I don't buy a lot of clothes. I did buy a couple of pieces. This is a like a hooded windbreaker. It's is it vented? Yeah, it's a vented. Vented is just on the back. There is, so it's breathable. It's a K-way. And I don't see a ton of US sales, a lot of UK sales. So same thing with clothes. Like if you don't see much in the US, then somebody from overseas might really enjoy that. So no.
Oh, we've sold it before.
Yeah.
So.
We've sold these before. Alphabet Pals. This is a Washington Nationals Coca-Cola vest. So we'll see how that does. It's not vintage, of course. The Nationals are not really a vintage team. It was $5.98. White tag was half off, so I paid $3 for it. I should get maybe 25 to 30. And vintage games. Camelot. I didn't even look it up. I just grabbed it because it was $5, 20% off, so $4. Cool graphics. Stratego, is that? There's like glitter all over that. Stratego Star Wars. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. Go away. Monopoly Star Wars. Connect 4 launchers. It's missing directions. Oh, it's just the instructions that it's missing.
Might have those too.
Yeah, I saw as we were putting it in the car, I saw missing, and I was like, "Oh, it's missing stuff. It's the instructions." And let's do free sell. Anytime you can find Radica stuff new like this, and yeah, it's got distress, but the product itself is new. This one has sold in new condition for like $60, so that's a good find. And off she goes. Vintage clocks, alarm clocks. This is an alarm clock radio, GE, $10, but 20% off again. I should get about $30 for that. So you want to look for the wood grain or stainless. If they're like black, not so much, but still okay. Of course, we don't know if it works, so we'll fully test it. If it doesn't work, then there's no real parts value to that. That's done.
What?
This is done.
Yeah.
You don't want to take it.
No. Do you?
And yesterday was Starbucks mug day. This was $3.93 white. White was half off, right?
At that store.
White was half, yellow was...
No. Blue.
Oh, blue. Okay. So, sorry. White
Blue.
was not half off. So
Blue and yellow.
yeah. So, this Starbucks mug, the tag is still on it, which means it's never been washed at least. Looking inside, the paper is still in there. So, this is a new mug. Just really, really cool graphic. And obviously, you can hear my ring tapping on it. That's ceramic. So... originally $19.95. I would expect to get 25 to 30 for that.
Where are the children?
Where are the children? Another Starbucks mug. This one is Saudi Arabia, so that's unique. It's dusty. It's used. Obviously, there's the tag that's been through the wash. Little guy like this for $1.49. 20% off of that at Savers because I had a coupon. Or rewards, rather, I should say. Even if I get $15 for that, $12 for that, that's still positive. Here's a pot. Stock pot. Did pay up a little bit for it, $10.99. It is Revereware. There you go. Love selling me some pot. VHS rewinders. It's filthy. But $3, 20% off, that's at least $15 to $20. So not huge money. But not like every time I go into a thrift store, these are like $6. So to find one for $3, yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. Okay, let's go over this.
Yeah.
That is the Pampered Chef. It's maroon, I guess. Yeah, maroon.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Yeah, we don't see that color a lot. Picked up a remote. I didn't really look into it, but it's not corroded, the battery compartment, so that's good. We've got, it's very plain, but it's Pottery Barn. I didn't look it up because it's only $1, so I just grabbed it. And then more Starbucks. This is 2009 14 ounce. It's a bit dirty, so we're going to clean that up. And another Starbucks with the twist lid. Paid $3.99 for that, which is probably a little bit pricey, but this is another Starbucks, $3.99. We've got Shark irons do well, especially for $6. Should get probably 30 for that. And another, there's a Remington hair curler set. They bagged up all the actual curlers. There's that.
Yeah, what did you do with the remote?
That's it. Okay. Moving on. Boom boxes. I didn't look this up because it was only $6.99, but boom boxes can be really, really good. I buy Sony's a lot. Panasonic's can do well. I saw a vintage AIWA, AIWA, real vintage, like really, really early. That's like $150 boombox, ghetto blaster. But it didn't have a handle. The handle broke, so they put a strap there, so it just killed the value. So I left that one behind. Although I could have probably picked it up for parts, but I don't like selling stuff for parts if I don't have to. So this one I should get probably 50 for that, maybe 60. Another hair curler set because we love these. This one's super clean. Clairol. There you go. And vintage media storage is something else I want to talk about. This is a SRW mini Dex. I can't open it because they taped it. Their stores love their packing tape to seal stuff. But as you can see, it's for floppies. It's color coded. It is complete. That's probably about a $35, $40 piece that I paid $4 for. So, and yeah, more Starbucks. Let's go. Starbucks. And they're all unique designs too, which I really like. No tag. There you go, straw. This is the Thrifts, Boston Red Sox. Paid $2 for it. Knife blocks. We've talked about knife blocks. That's the Henkel's logo. There's a model number. $4. Yes, please. Little Pampered Chef stone. That's obviously used, but that's okay.
It's only $1.
99 cents. 99 cents. So that's probably $25 right there. Take this out. Sorry. There we go. Vintage toasters. Love vintage toasters. Stays down, pops up. Although the pop could be stronger, but it still pops up. Hello. Toastmaster. With a knob for desired darkness. This one's clean as well. Really clean. There's all your info. I wonder if this is a remake. But yeah, just the look of that is cool. No, it is not a remake, and I'll tell you why. Look at the plug. Cloth plug, old school tip there. Done. That's probably $60 or so. These West Bend slow cookers, sorry about my fingers getting in the way there. West Bend slow cookers always sell well. I paid up for this one because it's got the goose design. That's probably about a $50 sale right there. This is the Thrifts Dad. Let's go with this. Yep, we're making a mess. All right. Guess who extra is? We've sold this before, but that's new to the channel. So I got that. Our game's alive. Monopoly electronic banking. We keep buying this, and the electronic part is corroded. So hopefully we win one here. 90s vintage Hangman. And Stratego. And then we've got, what's this, another? Nope, this is a Disney mug.
It's Disney Parks.
Disney Parks, which is better than Disney Store, because you can only buy these at the parks. So we've got that. Blank Media, we've got, it is still in the wrap, although it's hard to see, but it is there. This one we're not sure about because the this is on the outside, not the inside. So it's open, but it looks like they're all there. So found this Echo LiveScribe Echo Smart Pen. So I looked this up, $6.99 at the Savers. And that's like a $120 pen. Recording. I don't know. It's not a pen. It's a... Oh, no, it is a pen. All right. Receipt. Travel Blockus. Sold that before, although not that version, but same thing. Blockhead. We used to find these all the time. We don't really find them anymore. So, but they still sell well. That's a Pampered Chef. Like a mixy drink thing. That's another Pampered Chef. There's two of them there. The microwave cookie thing. I don't know. Vintage Dunkin' Donuts. That's gonna sell. Oh, probably real quick. It's thermos. There it is. That'll sell well. I don't know for how much. I just grabbed it. Because when you're talking just a few dollars, like, you see stuff like this, you're like, yeah, that'll sell. Like, you don't have to hem and haw about it. Oh. This Prime Thrift, for some reason, put the lids on the bottom. So that was annoying. But we know that's Revereware. And
yeah, it can just put up a critter.
There's a Break the Safe. That's a good game to buy. This is a Pampered Chef Scoop. I've never seen one before. Ashley found it because she's the Pampered Chef hunter. We got another Revereware, and you just know by the handle and the lid, that handle. That's not Pampered Chef. That's Revereware. All right. Whack-a-mole. We used to buy these all the time. They kind of fell out of favor. People didn't really want them, but now it's coming back. So, and I think it's because it was reissued. So people are like, yeah, I'll just buy the newer one. And now that it's that reissue has been older, has been a couple of years now. So there's a Tervis hunting female for your female hunters. Another Pampered Chef mixy drink. Oh, Clue Master Detective. Another busy town. Okay, these Starbucks. This is Allison Bremner Starbucks collab. And they put their price over the sticker, but you can see like it's not, well, I can see, I don't know if you can see. It hasn't been like tarnished by washing. But that new is like 40 bucks, so I'll sell it as used just because I can't verify that it's new. Like there's no, like that sticker will peel off once we pull the price off, and there's no paperwork, so that's like 30 bucks. This is another collab. No, this is not a collab. It must be over there somewhere. That's a Hawaii Starbucks. That's for our nephew. Grabbing grasshoppers. I sold these parts for decent money because the nets and the grasshoppers often break. So if it's not complete, it's good for parts. It's another Revereware. This is, we obviously went to Goodwill. We had to buy this bag. Hoka shoes. Always look at Hoka. These are, I paid up for them. 20 bucks. They are the Gaviota 5s. That's like 50, 60 bucks. These are Hoka flip-flops. That's like 30 bucks for $5.99. That was a personal buy. Pampered Chef mini muffin pan. That's like 25. These New Balance Minimus are crazy money. 10 bucks. Yellow was the half off, right? Yellow. So these were 5. That's probably like 60 bucks for those. This guy, I pick him up when he's 4 bucks. That's like 25. It is a bit heavy, and you know, it's not small. It's not huge, but you know, decent money there. I love it when they wrap stuff in newspaper like they're doing something to protect it. Pampered Chef standy
trifle bowl.
Standy bowl.
It's a trifle bowl.
$7 with the stand.
And the lid.
And the lid. This is Bando Starbucks collab. There's a chip right there, so that'll bring the price down a tiny bit, but that's still a $20, $25 mug. Feels like one. Well, and then Pampered Chef rubber spatula. That's that. All right. Vintage toys. Tinker Toy. Now, a lot of times, let me get this open. You'll find Tinker Toys, and I can't get it open. Ugh. 2 hands. Ugh. There we go. You find Tinker Toys, and they're nothing but plastic in there, even though the box is vintage. So this is vintage box. You can tell there's, look at what she's wearing. That's not even 90s. Look at that guy. He's in a suit. But yeah, you can see there's some plastic, right? Like these pieces are plastic. That yellow piece down there, that's plastic. So there is some plastic. but mostly wood, right? Wood. The stems are wood. Some plastic. You can see how it all goes together. So I'm confident that that's all. It might not be complete. We have to count them up. But there's all the pieces. Boop. And yeah, so I don't remember what there it is. $349 for that set. That's like a $30 to $40 set. This thing is heavy. This is the Le Creuset. Le Creuset, France. Pretty well used. Enameled cast iron. $10. If somebody wants brown, I got it. That's 50-60 bucks right there. It's another vintage GE. This one's digital. It's that stainless look. There's a microphone on it for some reason, I guess to record yourself. All the dials are in good shape. Over here, all the buttons are there, and really that's important. One way you can tell if it's vintage too, you can't just tell by looking at it, and the fact that it's got a cassette player. Look at the word snooze. Snooze. Older clocks will not have the E on it. It'll just say snooze, or I guess that would still be snooze. But the newer clocks added the E. I don't know why. But yeah, that's how you can tell it's vintage. And then we've got a balderdash back there that I will grab. Sure. Newer version, but these still sell well. So that's it, guys. That's what we got. That's everything. Let me turn this way. Now the sun's on my face. So it's a lot. We bought a lot of stuff. My glasses are getting darker. So yeah, it was a fun day too. I love going out and thrifting and finding stuff, and that sky is really blue. Wow. And there's not a cloud in it. So we're all done here. Like I said, this part was going to take a half an hour, and it's every bit of at least 25 minutes. So you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, all the happy horseshit. We'll catch you next time.